Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. I really hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself, within your journey, within everything around you, because everything is symbolic, everything is artistic, and we all start from zero, which is a blank canvas. It's like the fool's journey, trying to introduce something new, something that is a reflection of me. So I really hope you appreciate it, especially if you're new here. I really appreciate you even taking the time to listen, to take what I say into consideration. If you like a personal reading, all of that information is down below if you feel guided to work with me. And lastly, there's no rules here, so if this finds you, it's definitely meant for you. You can binge watch them, watch the recommended videos, watch it however it comes to you, because once again, it's like no mistakes. Because even if the overall message doesn't resonate, there's always an underlying subliminal, some way you can interpret it like art. What I started drawing for you was a staircase, and I shaded / created a gradient around it, which symbolizes the darkness, the dimensions. Usually shading something creates dimensions, it brings it to life. Kind of like when you're trying to make something realistic. In my drawing, ironically, there is 5 steps, 5 tiers is what I heard as well, 5 tiers. You're in the 5th dimension, or you're almost in the 5th dimension. It's like those video games, like Mario Party, where you win the mini game, you do what you're supposed to do, and then you go up 1 tier. And then as you keep going up, you're almost near like 1st place. It's like 1st place, 2nd place, 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place. Then you go up until you reach the 5D. As I kept drawing, the staircase continued onto the other side like a mirror. You go up the tiers, but you can also go back down as well. It's like this. Picture, here they are, and then it goes down the same way. It almost looks like a temple or something that's like Roman. It's like a Roman building. Hope you guys understand what I'm trying to draw in the air. I feel like for some of you, this could potentially be a dream. You're going to be climbing a flight of stairs in a dream, or this has happened several times. You keep having the same theme in your dreams. That's not a coincidence. Maybe one time it's just very random, because our subconscious can play tricks on us. It's not really a premonition. And you can also dream about something if it's on your mind, or if you're trying to push it away and your subconscious still picks up on it. So like something with the stairs, something happened on a stairwell. Bottom line is, you are ascending, and you will descend eventually as well. But when you go back down, it's not hard. You can see better, there's no darkness. Because like in my drawing, when you go up the stairs, it's very shadowy. Kind of like you're going up the stairs in the dark. That's weird. Like where you can't miss your step. But then going back down, it's like so much easier. It's like you finally are elevated, you can take a break. Or you finally have reached or got through the hardest part. Like the hardest part in the video game. I'm also getting eels and escalators. Like the SpongeBob board game, ironically. SpongeBob kept getting eels, and then he flipped out and started cursing. So I feel like something's very difficult. Something really plays on your emotions, plays on your patience. It's like I just want to elevate. I just want to improve. It's almost like every time you go up 3 steps, you go back down another, and you feel like you always are in the same place. Does that make sense? Like you just want to get to the top of the 5th step so that you're not really on a step and then you can just descend. It'll be a lot easier going down. It's like going down a slide. It's easier going down. It's very fast. It ends in like 2 seconds. But if you were trying to climb up one, that's difficult. It's nothing to grab onto. see. That could be it as well. It's like every time you take a step in the right direction, you feel like you go back down. It's like in a board game, you could be winning, you could be in first place, but then you get a card in like Candyland, and you have to go all the way back to the front of the board where you started. So that's what's frustrating some of you. 7 of Wands. You finally got where you want to go. You're finally in a good place, and it's like all of these things are coming out of nowhere. I'm also getting the scenario of, you know those memes about bills, and once you get your paycheck, it's practically gone. It's like, here's my Netflix bill, here's my phone bill, here's my cable bill, here's all of this, and it's like, whoa, hold up. It's like, do I really have to let go of this moment? Do I really have to give my money away that fast? 8 of Pentacles, it's like you feel like you're working for it only to have it be taken away or threatened. It's like, why am I working so hard for? Queen of Cups. I feel like some of you have even cried. It's like a stressful cry, just a let it out cry. In fact, I recommend that. Some of you need to let out a good cry. Life is stressful. Don't hold it in. Then we have the 4 of Swords. I mentioned this could be a dream state. Oh my god. A dream, a nightmare. With these 2 cards next to each other, it's like this is relaxation. You dream, go to sleep in order to get rest. But it's like every time you go to sleep, you get the same scenario, the same dream, the same nightmare that involves stairs. That involves your elevation. I feel like some of you are, remember what I said, your subconscious reflects your fears or what you're thinking about constantly, what's on your mind, or what you try to push out of the way. It's like your dreams are illuminating your fears, which is a fear of failure, a fear of things going wrong after a period of them going right. It's like, what is it going to be next? I'm also getting some of you, your dreams aren't that. For most of you, it's just you're thinking about things. They're just illuminating your thoughts. It's not always a premonition. It's not always a prophecy. But then for others of you, it's like you're dreaming of them before they happen so you can prevent it from happening. So it won't always be like in your face, I'm not expecting it. So I feel like that's what's going to happen for you to help. Because I feel a lot of you are in a position that calls for that. This is weird. I was hearing like going up the stairs in somebody's house or going up the stairs in a building. Tears could also symbolize floors. Like 3rd floor, 4th floor. There's 5 floors in a certain building. And it's literally reflecting that already. It's like you go up and it's like you're kicked on your ass. You're kicked back down. Back from where you started. It's like it's too hot up here. It's too dangerous up here. It's too much up here. It's hard to get to the top of the building. This is going to sound bad, but I'm getting the scenario of 9/11. It's like how the further they went up, the more dangerous it was. And if the farther they got or the closer they got to the impact zone, the more the heat would be fatal. Because that's where the plane hit. Not saying that's actually going to happen, I'm just picturing it like that. Which is kind of weird. I feel like some of you, this isn't going to happen to you, but you keep having these scary dreams of like natural disasters or like worldwide issues. It could be predicting volcanic eruptions, building collapses. No, I know I've predicted a lot of natural disasters with my art. We have Justice. Some way, shape, or form, what you're going to see is going to help. It's going to be beneficial. I'm also picturing the scenario of how, with law, the victim, like let's say someone sues a company and they win. That's their good karma. That's what they deserve. That's what they're getting back. So I feel like something happened to you that's just, it's like you didn't deserve it. It's just how life goes sometimes. And I feel like this is going to make up for it. Three of Wands. You go from 4 to 3. I'm also getting something about going down a tier. Going down a tier. It's like this is the 4th, and then you go down to the 3rd. So it's like you're close to the 5D, the 5th dimension. You're close to the top, like 1st place, but you're not quite there. You're almost there though. I'm also seeing this represents like what you're upset about. You go from 7 to 4 to 3. 7 being the highest, 3 being the lowest. I'm seeing you'll never reach rock bottom again. You think you're gonna have to start all over like the Fool's Journey, but you don't. They won't let that happen. Also getting something about being protected by the law. And we have 6 of Cups. And the Hierophant. I think this elevation represents getting closer to God. The closer you get to God, or the closer you believe, or the closer you get to your faith, the more you get, I almost said engrossed in that, the better things will turn out for you. Essentially, I'm seeing this in the same light. I'm also getting someone from your childhood or someone sent to you by the divine, by God. It's almost like you're waiting for the answer, you're waiting for that subliminal, the prophecy, and it comes in the form of a person. Someone is sent to you to help. It's like you don't have to do this alone, you know. I'm also getting someone feels like their childhood wounds are what prevents them from elevating. I keep getting like talk to God about it. Turn to religion. Turn to whatever you believe in. It will help. Love. The answer is loved. Loved ones. Someone you love, someone you care about is coming to help. That's what I was getting. It's like you need love, you need support. That will help you, even if they might not help you directly. And I'm also saying this is the overall energy. Like this represents the pinnacle. This represents the top. This represents where you keep getting kicked back down 2 tiers, but you just want to stay there so you can go down smoothly. So things can run smoothly from now on. It's like the hardest is over. You're definitely going to reach there. Because even here, it kind of looks like that, does it not? It's like you're going to be reaching the Hierophant status. And as you go up, the closer you get to the divine, the universe. Bottom of the deck here before I shuffled was transformation. You're going through a huge spiritual transformation. And I feel like you were this close to just flipping out, giving up. Because like, what's the point of putting all that work in just so I get beat down? I'm getting Titanium by David Guetta. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. It's like, push me when I'm down, will you? You never want to push someone when they're down. You want to uplift. So I feel like someone's going to uplift you, and then once things are easier, once things are in the clear, it's like you're gonna start uplifting people. It's like a domino effect. It's like a mirror. Your struggle is like mirroring your destiny. And it involves some type of religious component. Being a pope, being a leader, being a public speaker. But you have the experience. You know what it's like. You don't just pull things out of your ass. It's like, guys, I'm also getting something about you're going to be speaking, oh my God, you're going to be speaking to somebody that survived a traumatic event like 9/11 or just any natural disaster, crime. You're going to be speaking to them and it's going to inspire you. That's why I picked up on 9/11. People that survived, people that got through it, even though they didn't want us to come together. They didn't think we'd recover from that. Okay, guys. That's the end of this art channeled message. Got pretty deep at the end, but I hope you understood. I hope you got something from it. Please like, subscribe, support the channel any way you can. I'd really, really appreciate it. And yeah, love transcends anything. Hope transcends fear. I literally just heard hope transcends fear go up one tier. Like, am I a rapper now? What? Okay. That's the end of this message. Bye.